hot in here. I've been outside. I've been outside in the heat. No, more than a year.
Good evening.
I'm going to keep, just like everybody else, they give it to you, you put them
Shall we pray? Loving God, we come to you this day from times that are challenging. We are pulled in many directions. Today, as we assemble, we ask that you help this time to be fruitful for all those involved. Let your wisdom penetrate our hearts so that we can have a deeper insight and understanding of what is revealed. Although these are uncertain times, we ask that you deliver us from the temptation to just give up and flounder in the rough waters of life. Help us, give us your power, reach out to us with your strength. Help us to be in harmony with one another as we represent Cedarfield. May we be one family, one voice, the Cedarfield voice. It is in you that I pray. Amen.
Sorry, I forgot to dance. I apologize. Connie has theme songs for all of us, apparently, so she's our DJ for today. Gosh. Welcome to, see, now you're just going to make me laugh. Welcome to our monthly all team member meeting. It has been a very long time since we've done this. Who has never been to one before? All right, we have a good amount of people. So this is something that we used to do every month, and it's been a good year and a half since we have all gotten together for this kind of monthly team member meeting. So anyway, it's every month, first Friday of the month, 2:30 here in the fellowship hall. We encourage everyone to come. It's just a good time for us to recognize different celebrations we have, anniversaries, birthdays, things like that. And then also kind of go over some important updates that are going on here at Cedarfield from various team members and department directors. So it's a good little time, little break from the day. Come down and join us. We're happy to be here. We're happy to have you here. We have a good crowd today. So thank you all for coming. All right. We are going to start out. Looks like Michael's coming up.
Thank you, Matt. How about one more time for Matt's happy dance? Thank you. The Carlton, that's the Carlton. All right, well, Matt will work on that for us next month. Okay, glad to see you all in one setting. Everybody have a handout? Can y'all turn to the last page? Just for a quick minute. So in August, Cedar Field is celebrating our mission statement. Does anybody know our mission statement? Nobody knows our mission statement. Stephanie, what's our mission statement? Enriching life's journey. Ding, 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 ding. Is that Hamilton got it?
Yeah.
Okay, Hamilton gets a $100 gift card. Wow, well, now we'll see how that goes.
Make it 2 for 1.
So, Cedar Field, our mission statement is enriching life's journey. How we got to those 3 words, about 7 years ago, there were residents, there were team members, there were board of directors that all got together in a room for about 15 hours to talk about those 3 words. It was a cross-section of team members and residents. At the time, Pinnacle Living was a family of 7 communities. And they talked for 15 hours about a bunch of different phrases, and these are the 3 words that they came up with to guide us. It's our guiding post for the future, the present, past, and future. And so now that you know those 3 words, does anyone know our mission statement? Enriching life's journey. Good, good. Has anyone written a mission statement before? Connie? James? Anybody else? No one else is? So we only have 3 people who have written a mission statement in their life. How many people go to a synagogue or a church? Okay, about half. Okay, that's where I wrote my first mission statement. I'm going to read you my mission statement. I guess I'm kind of a little bit of a dork. I kind of have a mission statement, and I always update it. And I'm going to read you mine right now. It's pretty personal, so bear with me. My vocation in life is leading a retirement community that centers around making a difference every day. I will draw on my servant leadership strengths, which I believe are my strengths of listening, empathy, self-awareness, foresight, and commitment to helping people grow. As a passionate team, I hope to lead a group of people to help serve people 65 years of age and better, and we will keep the residents in control of their life. We will strengthen our services and amenities to our residents and implement a true HR organizational development philosophy for the betterment of every team member. I hope to be a loving husband for the rest of my life, a nurturing father for the rest of my life, and hopefully when I retire, I'll have an RV with intentions to travel a few months a year. And I would love to start a foundation connecting adopted children to the world of fly fishing. So that's my mission statement. I just updated it. I didn't update the part where, hope to be a loving father and a nurturing, or loving husband, nurturing father. That's always been in there. But I update that mission statement kind of like twice a year. So what I provided for you in your packet is a blank sheet, since probably 95% of this room has never written a mission statement. I find that interesting, just as a fact. A mission statement, do you all know where you're going in life? Do you have certain things you want to achieve? No? All right, we're going to back up. Can I have some music to back it all up? I'm sure the DJ back there can back it all up. Right? So everybody, I'm sure so here's actually the most important part of this exercise. All of you have goals in life. You all do. You either have a goal for next month, you'll have a goal for the next 6 months, whether it's with your spouse, your partner, someone in your family, some personal goals of education. Maybe it's to join a church or a synagogue. Maybe it's to pick up a hobby. Some of you probably want to retire in the next year or 2 or 5 or 10. Everybody, we all have goals that you're thinking about. I would encourage you to take this piece of paper and write down your mission statement. That's what a mission statement is. It's a forward-looking look of where you want to go. And then keep it somewhere. Don't like tuck it in. No, they're looking at me like. Keep it somewhere like on your refrigerator or on your nightstand and use it as a gauge of where you're going. Because that's what Enriching Life's Journey is all meant to be. That mission statement, it's our forward-looking 3 words that kind of keeps the glue there for all of us together. So I'm going to challenge you, because I know probably half of you are going to walk out of this room and tuck this piece of paper in your car or in your trash can. So I'm going to enter everybody in a drawing. Whoever fills this piece of paper out, and I'm not going to read it because it's your personal mission statement, right? So if you can come to my office or Stephanie and show us proof that you wrote your own mission statement, we're going to enter you into a drawing. And the top 5 people will get a prize. That's kind of cool, right? Okay, Cam will just won $100 just by reciting the mission statement. So I promise it'll be a nice little grand prize for 5 people. We'll draw it out of a hat. If you can show myself or Stephanie that you actually completed it. We're not going to read it, it's personal. Just kind of flash it up to us, and you're not going to have to stand before us and say, I, Bobby Wilders, will promise to be the best grandfather ever.
Excuse me.
Although you do.
Excuse me, great-grandfather.
Great-grandfather, sorry. Yeah. How many greats do you have now?
I have 7 great-grandchildren,
7.
1 brand-new great-granddaughter.
Great-granddaughter, yeah, 1. Good. Okay, so does that make sense? Now everybody knows our mission statement. A challenge for the month of August. We'll come back here in September and we'll announce the 5 people, the first 5 people maybe that we've drawn out of a hat for the prize. But really, seriously, take it under consideration and really put some thought behind it. When you go through the exercise, I'm sure on the other end, you're going to find yourself in a better position and be thankful that you actually went through it. So, okay, that's our mission statement. Enriching Life's Journey. Who's next up? We are next up. First, we wanted to acknowledge a couple of people. Last month was a pretty big month. Jim Vernier, where's Jim? Celebrated 25 years. Give it up for Jim. Wallace celebrated 15. Somebody celebrated 10. Who celebrated 10? Cam, where's Cam at? He's not here. If you see Cam upstairs or in the 4th floor, connect with Cam. Those are our 3 big highlights of
Yeah. We have 2 big ones this month, too.
2 big ones this month.
First one, 25 years to Bobby Wilder. 5-year pin, I know she's not here, she's on vacation, Kelly Bender. All right, down to our 1 years. So, Van Gogh from our dining services department. One of our concierge, Lorna Lee, 1 year. And then 1 year, Susan Dunaway.
Give it up for Susan.
All right. I get the honor of presenting the Mission Award for the month of August. And to be considered for this award, the individual must clearly show evidence of our mission of that. For a member of our community, when we say these words, Terry McGuire, LPN, is the person who immediately comes to mind. Terry is a wonderful nurse, fabulous team member, and she always puts our residents and team members first. When staffing is challenged, Terry remains professional, kind, and committed to Cedarfield. She has stepped up to work extra shifts and will work a night shift after working her regular shift. We have seen Terry not only take on her normal responsibilities of being a nurse supervisor, but she's also become the floor nurse in a moment's notice. Terry is very compassionate and does what is needed to ensure our residents are well cared for, and always with a smile on her face. She's a true asset to Cedarfield, and we will put $100 or assets into her paycheck, so she's going to be excited. She's upstairs working. You see that? Segway music. Up next is Matt and Tamika.
All right, hello again. So first thing I wanted to do is, I did promise her I wouldn't make her give a speech or anything while she's up here. But this is Tamika Ross. I know some of you have not met her yet. Tamika is our Director of Nursing. She's been with us for a couple of months now, so just wanted to put a face to the name. We're very happy to have you. Thank you for being here. So we're forcing her to pronounce all the birthday names later on. It's the initiation. So we typically give an update from the households and neighborhoods. Just wanted to touch on Person First training. How many people remember what that is? It's been a long time. All right. Okay, cool. So Person First training is something that came along with our culture change journey. It's a training that was kind of prescribed through the company that we use, Action Pact. And it is kind of an additional training, especially for our team members in the neighborhoods and households, but really for everyone as well. And it teaches, it's like an 8-hour training, and it teaches us to focus on people's abilities rather than their disabilities, and how to work with people, specifically residents with dementia, and how to engage with them and not just kind of check things off of our task list, but really focus on that person-directed culture. So it's an 8-hour training that you go through. Many people have already gone through it. However, due to COVID, like many things, we had to take a break from doing that. So for a little over a year, we did not do that training. So there's a lot of people that we have hired since that time that we will be asking to go through that training here very shortly. We have done 2 trainings within the last few months, and we've had 20-ish more people go through it. So we look forward to spending the day with you. It's a really fun training. The people that teach it are actually some of our own team members, and we'll have a good time. So be looking forward to that. You got anything?
I just wanted to say that I'm excited to be here, and at some point I'm sure that I will meet all of you. Thank you.
Hey everybody, I'm Allison Zapp, and I'm the philanthropy director here at Cedarfield, and they're all laughing because my job is to raise money for Cedarfield, hence Connie's cute song there. But I'm really pleased to be here. I've been here over a year. This is really only my second team member meeting, so it's fun for me to be here today to tell you a little bit about the scholarship program. As part of our 25th anniversary, I've had the honor of working with a group of residents who have designed a scholarship program to benefit all of our team members here at Cedarfield. It's a wonderful benefit that allows all of you to apply for an opportunity to receive a scholarship to further your career through education. So we have had 9 team members given scholarships. 5 of them were in March, and then 4 were just this past Wednesday, were announced this past Wednesday. So what I'd like to do is just honor the folks that are here that have received scholarships. Not everybody's here because a bunch of folks are on vacation, but if you could just hold your applause, I'd just like to read the names of everybody so you know who has received this honor. Morgan Four, Lisa James, Tanya Phillips, Leela Reddy, and Grant Thomas. Those were all the March award winners. This week we awarded scholarships to Lori Andrews, Ann Hopper, Carla Mayorga, and James Turnage. So let's give them all a big hand. I want to make sure all of you know that there's another opportunity to apply in October. The October 1st, there will be an application process that will be due on the end of that month, October 29th, and we will announce winners in November. So if you're thinking about maybe going back to school, or maybe your personal mission statement includes getting a certification or a degree, please consider applying. To be eligible to apply, and I'm going to read this so I get it right, you need to be in group 1 or 2 team member and be employed at least a year. However, if you are in healthcare and you are looking to get a degree or certification in the healthcare area, you only need to be here for 3 months to apply. You need your supervisor's support and have the educational opportunity be something that's related to your career here at Cedarfield. And most importantly, we need to make sure that the work that you're going to be doing is going to support our residents here at Cedarfield. The residents read the applications. They are very devoted to this project. They take it very seriously. They want to be good stewards of the money that's been donated, and they're really excited about giving this money out and helping anyone who wants to improve through education this opportunity. So if you have questions, I'm around. I'm in the admin office, and then Stephanie in HR is always available. Please start talking to your supervisor now so that you can start looking at an application in October. Thank you, guys.
just a couple things. We have a new newsletter. This is based off of health services, but anybody can read it. If you want a copy, just come back. I told y'all I needed oxygen. Just come back there and you can sign for it. Of course, you guys know as of yesterday, we are doing mandatory vaccinations. So if you want to sign up for the Moderna, please come see me. This is the form you have to fill out. I need this. If you want to get it on Tuesday, I need this today. But we're going to also do a clinic the next Tuesday as well. Last thing, there are some new guidelines that have come out regarding exposure, whether you're vaccinated or non-vaccinated. If you become exposed to someone positive, you need to be tested 3 to 5 days after that. Just come to me and we'll do a rapid test. That's it.
So I'm here to talk about the August Wellness at Work. Wellness at Work is a program here at Cedarfield for the team members. And what you do is you can read in this book every month and find out in-house programs. You get Pinnacle Bucks for anything that you do that is in wellness. So this month we have the ceramics and you can take photos with your phone and you get 5 Pinnacle Bucks. So the other way you can earn points or bucks is at home or in your private life. You can go to church, exercise, walk your dog, go to exercise class or an art class. So there are many ways. Volunteering. So then you turn in your points. That's the most important part, is turning your points in every month. And those points, the login is over by the employee. Where you clock in, there is a big bulletin board, and right beside it are these newsletters, but also Katrin, who publishes this, she will send them in a CDR as well. So you can print them out and find out about the many ways you can have wellness. There are great articles in here about motivating yourself to work out by Carol Thompson, and then there's a guide to portion sizes. And then on this page is Wellness at Work point system. And if you read over that, you'll be able to figure out how many points you can log. So there's 2 logs, there's 2 trackers, and they are by the time clock in the employee lounge employee time clock on the 3rd floor. And one is for hobbies and leisure, and one is for working out. So please fill those out, and I thank you, and have a great weekend, and happy Friday.
Y'all know I don't dance, right? So I just wanted, I'm Stephanie, if some of you don't know me, I work in HR. Just wanted to talk to you about open enrollment. So most of you know by now that open enrollment starts next Wednesday. It runs from August 11th through Friday, August 20th. I'm gonna ask every team member who's a group 1 and 2 must sign up with their supervisor to schedule a meeting. The EFP representatives will be in the old HR suite next to the team member dining. And we have Spanish interpreters available on August 11th through August 13th and on August 20th. So I believe Sharon has those for And if anybody else needs those as well, just let us know in HR. The Affordable Care Act, Cedarfield and Pinnacle Living are making an internal change and are following the Affordable Care Act, ACA, guidelines in order for team members to be eligible for medical insurance. Team members will now be required to work 30 hours per week. This measurement period runs from August 1st of 2020 through July 31st of 2021. Any team members who are affected by this change will be notified. Work perks. I have over there, I have the open enrollment information, and then on the back side, there's some work perks. If you're interested in those are available to you. But some to mention are the Wellness at Work program. You can, again, earn points for exercising, volunteering, physical, getting your annual physical, vaccinations, and all of that apply to that as well. Recruitment incentive, we have changed this effective August 1st. As soon as I get the flyer, I will go ahead and send those out and post them. But after day one, we've changed it from $300 to $400, and then after you're here 6 months, you get the remainder of $400 for any new team member you refer. ADP discounts, as a reminder as well, those are available to you in ADP, so you can get discounts off of theme parks, movie tickets, hotel reservations, car rentals, and all of that, so it's to your benefit to take a look at that when you have a minute. Recruitment, talked about that, sorry, I lost my place. Employee assistance program, also I have over there as a handout. If you're interested, there's also additional information to reach out to the employee assistance program through Anthem. You can use that for counseling, any type of counseling, financial planning. They do ID theft recovery, any family issues, and it's not just for you, it's also available to your families, and it's available to all team members. And Relias services for the month are bloodborne pathogens and cultural competency. And I think, Jack, you're up next.
Good afternoon. So embarrassed.
We can't hear anything, speak up.
The emergency preparedness topic for August is active shooter. So I'm going to talk a little bit about our active shooter program. I guess everyone probably remembers it from orientation, kind of whatever that. So if anybody wants to sign up to be an active shooter, just see me. Just kidding. It's a pretty serious thing. But so this month we're putting together some drills. We'll have active shooter drills. We want to put the system to the test to see if all notifications and devices are working as they should. So we're partnering with the county police, and Michael's going to dress up, and it'll be a very realistic experience. But so a couple of the topics from the orientation training and the program. If you remember the 4 A's, the first one is accept. You need to accept that the incident is actually happening. It doesn't seem real if you see someone coming down the hallway. The second one is assess. So, look at your options. Is it time to escape, hide, and barricade, or confront as a last resort? The third one is act. You don't want to freeze. You want to, accept what's going on, identify, hey, this might be a problem, and make a move. Once you're in a safe location and near an alert button, there are some throughout the buildings, we'll make sure that's all. With the renovations and construction and stuff, some of them have been moved, so we'll get that out where they're at and updated publishing. But when you're in safe place, and you can alert, call 911 and give as much information as you can as to what you saw. Would be very helpful. So basically, it's following the 4 A's: accept, assess, act, and alert. Accept what's happening, assess an escape route, a way to protect yourself. Act would be to run in a zigzag, get out of the way, and or barricade yourself in an office. Turn off your cell phone. You don't want that ringing if you're trying to hide. And alert the police. So that's pretty much it. Thank you all, and Michael, you're next.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, Bobby.
Sorry.
Okay, I got 4 topics. One is COVID-19 prevention plan update. So this Delta variant is a crazy little variant to this COVID-19. We have an absolute commitment to be transparent with what we're doing, how we're doing it. It's a scary variant. It's actually more deadly than the first version of COVID-19. And so that's why we have decided to join many other organizations across the United States to have everybody vaccinated in order to A, protect yourself, and B, protect the residents who we serve. So has everyone received notice? Well, probably not at this point. Let me just make notice. By September 12th, anybody that wants to work at Cedarfield needs to be vaccinated. So I know that this is many of you have been waiting for us to mandate it, and are going to cross the finish line to get vaccinated here in the next couple of weeks. I know some of you probably still have reservation about it and or are just dead set against it. There's probably a couple people in this room. If you are one of those people, I would just respectfully ask that you come forward to myself, to Connie, to Ann Hopper, Dr. Shear, Dr. Branian. Before you actually really say no to the vaccine, could you please just seek one of us out so that we can give you the God's honest truth about the facts around this vaccine before you actually say no and then self-select out of Cedarfield. Does that make sense? Please, I've been losing sleep over this one of making it a mandate because I know there's many of us that still have reservation about it. I'm vaccinated, my wife is vaccinated, my 13-year-old, I can't even believe I'm saying this now, my 13-year-old child is vaccinated, and when my 11-year-old child becomes 12 in October, he's going to get vaccinated. So I'm there. I have done a lot of research around the vaccine, and anyway, I want to impart the wisdom that we have to those of you that still have reservation about it, to at least give you one more chance to hear about the facts. I think it's that important. But we also think it's very important to protect the residents that we serve, and really try to help as many team members cross the finish line. So this is probably a big topic. Is there any questions about this vaccine mandate? South side? North side? No? Okay. Master plan updates. We opened the assisted living dining room. Can we get an amen? Woo! Holy smokes. And then just today, they got our general contractor, Oregon, got the permit for those assisted living apartments down that one wing. So the wall came down, I think. Hopefully it did. Who's in assisted living? Did the wall come down, Trace? The wall came down. We hate walls, right? No walls. So the wall came down. So those 7 apartments will start to occupy residents in the next couple of weeks. The next step, those of you that don't know, team members that work in Lavender Lane, or the apartment when you're coming out of the Cedar Grill into the healthcare area, all those apartments down to the dining room, all those residents are going to move to the 5th floor household building in the beginning of October. So that's the next step, part of the master plan. And then what we're going to do with all that space is we're going to create a Medicare Part A, right, Susan? Medicare Part A therapy neighborhood for the residents. So, anybody have any questions about our construction? No. Last for me on this little list is diversity, inclusion, and equity. So we created a action team called Diversity, Inclusion, and Equity, call it what it is, about 9 months ago. And we took, actually there's a couple of people that are here that are on the team. Is Darlene here? Where's Darlene? Darlene's not here. Darlene's on the team. Grant's on the team. And June, where's June? And June's on the team. Those 3 folks are on this action team with other people across the other 4 communities that we manage around the Commonwealth. And they're looking at ways to be more inclusive, have more diverse workforce, and have more equity in our campuses. So they're tackling 2 big projects. The first has to do, how many holidays? How many people like holidays? My God, not everybody raised their hand. We need some music for that. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Okay, so there's holidays, right, that we all celebrate. Cedar Field celebrates 6 holidays a year. And what this action team is looking at is changing the term holiday to significant day. And so traditionally our holidays are Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, 4th of July, and Labor Day. Maybe those 6. So this team, to be more equitable, those 6 holidays may not mean everything to everybody. So this team is looking at giving every person in this room a chance to identify your own personal 6 days, significant days. How cool is that? How cool is that?
It's cool.
So if I want a significant day to be my birthday, that's going to be one of my significant days. If I want my significant day to be June 12th, when I adopted my 2 children, that's going to be my significant day. If I got married on November 24th, kind of see my significant days, these are the ones I'm going to be checking off. If I identify my anniversary day with my bride as my significant day, if I come into work on those days, then I get time and a half. So if you work Christmas right now, if you work New Year's, the 6th, am I making sense? So that's what the action team is looking at. They're looking at identifying a process where all of you identify your own 6 significant days. That's pretty cool. The second thing they're working on is, I was in a meeting, let me give you a little story to this. I was in a meeting and I'm like, I cannot believe that everybody doesn't take advantage of Cedar Field's retirement package. It's free money. I couldn't believe it. that not every team member takes advantage of it. And I was told, you know what I was told? I was told that I'm being too parental. Someone told me I was being too parental. Why are you, as the executive director, thinking that everybody should take advantage of the retirement plan? Not everybody cares about retirement. Not everybody wants to even think about it. So why are you pushing it? Why are you pushing the retirement plan on everybody? So because of that, here's what we're doing. Name, how many people care about retirement? Okay, so half the group raised their hand. So let's just say the other half really aren't thinking about it yet or don't really want to save for it quite just yet, right? So here's what we're going to do. If you want to save for retirement, we have that benefit. But if you're the person that doesn't want to contribute or doesn't want to take advantage of the free money in that plan, you're going to have a chance to look through an a la carte list of benefits and pick other benefits that you might want. So we, on this agenda, on the 16th of August, we've identified 30 team members that are going to meet with a consultant, and these 30 team members are going to talk to the consultant about a variety of questions related around our benefits. So look more information about that after the consultant comes up with a report for us. But I think that's pretty cool because it'll, again, give more flexibility to everybody in this room about other benefits that you might want to partake in. So, okay, good. Last thing for me, mission statement. Who's going to write their mission statement? Oh, who's going to write their mission statement? Woo! All right, that's enough for me. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Jim Veneer and Chef Ty Rose.
I also don't know what I'm saying. I didn't know I was doing this. So. And Tyrone is on vacation. So. All right, anybody ever do an impromptu speech? So anyway, dining, biggest focus has been recruiting, trying to get back open to where we've been. And we've hired a number of really, really fantastic young adults that have added a lot of energy to the main dining room and excited about it. We got some really good folks and things are moving along real well. We're still not where we need to be yet for the cafe, so if anybody wants to take advantage of those employee referral bonuses, we need some folks to work down in our cafe. I've been working to support the households on getting some of the dining rooms open. We've gotten help to get the household dining rooms open in the healthcare floors, all of them. It really looks like it used to. It's very, very nice to see things back to normal now. Supporting the team down in assisted living, so getting that back. Beautiful down here now. So, at any rate, I don't know. That's what we're doing. Chef Tyrone is really working hard. You know, he's new at the job, but the residents are super happy in the dining rooms, and we're getting there. So, it's been a long year and a half for everybody, and us too. And we're glad to be having some normal times, or seemingly normal. More. That's all I got.
All right, it's birthday time. August birthdays. Congratulations. Happy birthday, everybody in August. Richard Myers.
Conwood Smith Jr.,
Ernesto Legayana.
Georgia Brown,
Phong Tu Tran Foch.
Destiny Lee,
Devon Hayes.
Bob Antoine,
Helen Green.
Lynn Powell,
Mai Lin.
Sidney Chin,
Eldina Effendick.
Lorna Lee,
Felicia Houston.
Terry McGuire,
Mariah Robinson,
Barbara Him,
Blake Holcomb,
James Green,
Marcia Cubido. All right, happy birthday. We got some birthday cupcakes over there, cupcakes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, August babies. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Have a good weekend. Be safe.
Thank you.